Hey there everybody, welcome back to some more Disco Elysium. I believe this is part 3. And yes, there's rain outside, it's raining quite hard right now. All things considered, considering that we don't have an umbrella. But we can't just go inside yet because we have lots, and I mean lots of work to do. First of all, we actually found out, well, previously we found out that somehow, whilst being drunk, we ended up selling our gun at the pawn shop, alright? And then somebody bought it. And apparently that somebody is a terrifying woman who uses the word pig a lot, alright? And I have suspicions on who that is, but I can't be sure, so we really gotta figure that out. I mean, I think that's way more important than taking down the body even. Because, hey, somebody has our gun, right? But before that, since we're near Kim's carriage over here, I was thinking about calling that Sylvie girl, the bartender, to see what she has to say. So I hope Kim doesn't mind if we do that first.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's also this toolbox, which might come in handy, which I shouldn't forget to take with me if I can when inspecting the body, just so that perhaps it would be easier to use some of the tools to maybe... Although, I was thinking to maybe cut the rope with something, but... I don't know. We'll just have to see. Actually, let's check out the tools now.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Okay.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Well, we might need a pry bar eventually, and we might need chain cutters eventually too. But I think out of all these, I think the flashlight is the most versatile. So I'll be taking the flashlight first. At least it's good to keep in mind that there's a pry bar and some chain cutters in his vehicle. That's good to know. Yeah, for some reason, I thought that would be something I could use to help us in taking down the body, but never mind. So yeah, we'll take the flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue.
Nice.
Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not going to be carrying all the other stuff just yet. Yeah, that's enough.
Pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Right, so we came here for a specific reason. Let's pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Yeah, hello Alice. I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't God give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Excellent.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Nice.
Yes, hello?
Perhaps I don't really want to remind her that I'm that drunk detective. I have no idea what I said to her, you know? So, let's start afresh. So, hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you perhaps know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
I hope this doesn't come off as aggressive, but I am curious. But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
Right. I kind of forgot that the Union is the de facto police around here. We're kind of like secondary in this area. When it comes to authority. But we still do have authority, don't get me wrong. I meant us. You should have called the police.
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Well, I mean, that's good enough of a reason for now. At least I think so. People are afraid of the Union, from what I gather. Yeah, I see. Maybe there's something else you can tell me about?
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the Union. I'm sorry about that.
Alright, okay. Next question.
Yeah, go on.
You quit your job at Whirling. Why?
You mean why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Wait, well, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
It would really help if she was more open about this, but I don't know. Get away from whom?
You know whom?
I know whom. I was about to say myself, but that would make no sense. First of all, she did not have any resentment in her voice, right? Unless I misread that. Why would you... Why would you write... Yeah, I doubt it's me. I mean, it's possible. I have no idea what I did whilst I was under the influence. Let's just call it that. And that's saying it lightly, influence of alcohol. But surely it's not me, right? Because I'm just another guy that stays at the hostel for a while. Like, why would you want to leave your job just because of that, right? Maybe it's God. Maybe it's God. He didn't seem like a pleasant fellow. But anyway. Alright, I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Okay. Well, have you by chance seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
No. You see, my badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Okay.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
That's true. Kim doesn't have a standard uniform either.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Well, Alright, this may sound strange, but have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
I showed you my gun? When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and...
And, what? What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you
Jeez.
started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Yes, but what happened to my gun afterwards?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like, big bucks cannot lie, and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Is that why she sounds so traumatized? Did I really have something to do with that? With her leaving work? No, surely not.
It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
No, I know that I pawned it, yeah. I did, yes. Now, because of that, it ended up in the hands of some, terrifying, quote-unquote terrifying woman. Whoever that may be. So, yeah. Alright, I think I got everything I need. Thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, does she seem angry with me? I mean, sorta. Yes. Let's see.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
Oh no, wait. Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skewer thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
Oh no, I knew it. I knew it. So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place.
Yes, that was my point earlier. Haven't you seen worse? I'm just I'm there temporarily. But okay, I see your point.
I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on. I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Hold on. Which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Alright, sorry. Sorry about the song.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there.
The way she puts it, jeez.
I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
Listen, Sylvie, I'm sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Police documents? Only I couldn't have flushed my ID. No, it's too big for that, right? 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 Right?
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Wait, but police documents?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do. Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Yeah, Sylvie, I am truly sorry for everything. Alright? I really am.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
Right, thank you for talking with me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Well, I guess this other thing also has to be done. I might have to resort to asking for financial assistance from the 41st. Let's see how that goes. Alright, Alice, please connect me to the 41st again.
Just a moment, officer.
Yeah, thanks.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Yo, I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but... What does he want now? He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
No, unfortunately.
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
No, I'm a changed man.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
I mean, let's drop the pretense. Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says he's in trouble, doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said...
Okay, I heard you. No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
Yeah, 10-10, over.
Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
Yes, that went just as well as I expected it. But it was worth a try, you know? It was still worth a try. But yeah, Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine? I mean, I understand it's a carriage, but what model is it? How does it perform, you know? Like, what do you think?
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Oh, yeah.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
The Caprice motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
But this is different. This is a sports model.
I might be wrong, but this one is a sports model, right?
You're right. I didn't take you for a motorcar enthusiast. Do you also like Tip Top, Detective?
What's Tip Top?
An interstellary racing series. You should definitely give it a go if you like motor carriages. It has fantastic competition.
You know what, this must be what woke me up when you arrived in Martinez. The infernal noise.
Yes, sorry about that. The Caprice Kinema does have a rather distinctive engine sound.
He says it with very badly concealed pride.
Can we take it for a spin?
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
Yes, I do, but just to take my thoughts, you know, away from all this for a little while. But I see your point. But honestly, what is this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage? Not the first time. It happened when I saw tire tracks on the sign that is stuck in the canal between this side of the coast and the other side, apparently. The one through which the drawbridge connects the road. Yeah, so there's apparently an alternative path across, not just the drawbridge, but it's blocked by a damaged sign, and that has tire tracks on it, tire marks. Yeah, that's something.
Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Listen, but you did. Now I can't get it, can't just let it go. This isn't the first time, man. This isn't the first time. Alright, so...
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Alright, let's run our fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
And the fuel preheater gauge?
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation: don't even think you can drive my MC.
Fair enough. Alright, so...
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Huh? There are couple types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Some kind of weapon cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
You know, actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
No, I'm really not sorry. Fuck off.
Wow. Okay. Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
Jeez. I already have enough on my mind. Now you want me to think about couple types? Get a grip. Oh yeah, so yeah, let's actually check out this fence. Because the first time I kind of ignored it. So let's check it out now.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
I did have a feeling it was made by a vehicle. You know, the very moment I saw the tire tracks on the sign, I kind of wondered if this gap in the fence, right, this whether this fence was damaged by a vehicle. But then I figured that it must have been one thin vehicle, you know? Doesn't seem like a car, no, does it? But let's see. Yeah, we're not doing that. Alright, so what kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Well, yes, that is true. That is true. Why am I looking at this?
Cop habit. You look at everything. This isn't case related, you think?
Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps. I doubt they would have broken the fence, made all that noise, and then hoisted the body up the tree. You know what I mean? I think this was either done. This was done earlier, or maybe later. But then again, no. Wait a minute. How did the body get there? Right? Like, the only entrance I see without this hole in the fence is through the kitchen. And quite honestly, you see, there is no other access point into this courtyard other than through the kitchen, like officially through the kitchen. There is the shack over here, but it was the entrance was boarded up, well, was hidden away. So it's not like it's common knowledge that this exists, and besides, it only connects to the roof over here, the trapdoor over here, and then you can use it to walk over here. So it's, well, what if that's precisely what they used, actually? If the Union is indeed involved, they will have had no trouble, right? Heck, I don't know, but basically, yeah. All I'm gonna say is that it couldn't have been a wide vehicle, right? It's relatively thin. So it's way, like, for comparison, it's definitely smaller than Kim's motor carriage, right? Something much more slimmer. But anyway, you know what? There's also the gun. There's also the... Yeah, there's also somebody we can confront. Well, potentially. The person that has our gun. That... I don't know whether she has our gun, but I suspect she has our gun, and we can confront her for that, right? My logic is that, again, I keep repeating myself in this area, but it's true. I mean, the body's been here for 7 days, okay? It's been here for 7 days. So, I say that the gun takes precedence in this case. At least if I happen to know who has it. I might be wrong, but I have to be sure, you know? There are lots of bottles lying around, and that's apparently one way of making money. At least some money. So, I think we should also try and find a bag. But before we get deeper into this, I think it's worthwhile to actually think about upgrading something. Kind of wanted to upgrade the savoir-faire. Authority, yes, like I said before. Esprit de corps, that too. Maybe even shivers. Or pain threshold. This is also interesting. So... I'll maybe go for that degenerate vibe. I don't know. See, there's just so many things to invest in, but quite honestly, I wouldn't mind some savoir-faire right now. Alright, it's either between endurance, pain threshold, and savoir-faire. Actually, yeah, let's level this up. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, this is the girl I'm talking about. Apparently some terrifying woman bought our gun at the pawn shop. So, to me, she fits the description. We don't have much to go on, but we might as well try, you know? And good thing that we have Kim here as well, to have our back. Alright, hey there, Cindy.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
That's right. We've evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
Well, I say you'd better hand it over.
Or what? You'll push me off this ledge and pry the bucket from my dead hands?
Well, I guess not, Cindy. I guess not. Catch you later. So that's it? Dang. I was expecting that there'd be more options, but apparently she doesn't want to talk to us. At all. Okay. Okay. Alright, so... apparently there's a motorcycle or something in there. Now, call me crazy, but what if it's involved in making that hole in the fence? Involved in breaking the fence? Might just be my imagination, I don't know. Okay, so apparently it's not Cindy, and even if it is Cindy who has our gun, she's clearly not going to tell us. Oh. By the way, Kim, is that a plastic bag? I think that is. And I happen to need one. Hello? Alright. I'll be taking the plastic bag. Good thing he doesn't mind. Alright, so we have the bag. Hey, we have the bag. Alright, so. I imagine we equip the bag. Yes, we equip the bag and then start collecting tear. Yes. Hopefully earn some money that way. Yeah, I did see lots of bottles flying around earlier. But what's funny now is that I don't see them now. When I have the bag. I wonder how much they pay per bottle. Imagine it's not a lot. I'd be surprised if it is. Oh, magnesium? Okay, just in the trash like that? Okay. Oh, okay, so it's 10 cents. Makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, it's something. Is that money? I think that's money. I'll be taking that without anyone noticing. Alright, yeah. Is that all of the bottles? I think that is. Alright, let's sell them. And hopefully have enough for some cigarettes.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Right. It's said this before, yeah. 10 cents, alright.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Still not enough for a pack of cigs. Oh man. Alright then. Whoops. Inventory, please. Alright. Let's put this away, and I think we'll put away the gloves for now. Alright. So what's next? I say we actually try and take the body down. My plan was to take the body down before 3 p.m. today. So technically we still have time. Listen, Kim, I hope you don't mind if I head up to my room and try and find my ID again. Or perhaps we visit the kitchen. We can now visit the kitchen, I think, because before it said it was closed until... Yeah, there we go. Now the kitchen is open. Hey there, Lena. You doing alright?
Hello again, sweetie.
No, just checking in. Have a good one. So the skua, the broken bird over there, does happen to be my work as well. So I just knew it. I knew it. Alright. I should still have the key. Yes, good stuff. Oh, jeez.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor, where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
You're looking at the destruction?
He nods.
Apparently, I did it. My way.
I can see that.
Yeah, we won't be here long. Basically, wait. I see some bottles. Right. But then again, we'll do that on the way out. Right now, let's actually look for the ID. She did say I ended up flushing police documents. Jeez.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Indeed. Indeed they do. No, hey Kim, do you happen to see my ID? As a matter of fact, I've yet to look at my own reflection. What am I afraid of?
A mirror hangs on the wall, covered in steam. You cannot see yourself, just the outlines of a man. You have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Well, I'm not afraid.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
You know what? At this point, I don't care.
Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Well, let's be truthful. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
God, I don't know. It's indescribable.
You should check yourself for a pulse, because from here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Check for pulse.
You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now.
Impossible. I mean, let's try and use our brain power, whatever brain power we have. Let's go.
It belongs in the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay, but what does it have to do with my expression?
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
Oh. So that's the origin story of the expression. I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because, unlike Guillaume le Million, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous.
So I adopted it? Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
But along the way, maybe you can tell me anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion, you know?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Maybe. But right now, I think we really have to pick up these bottles and sell them for 10 cents a pop. At least that's more realistic. Take. Oh, we can't take that. That's one big fat bottle. Oh, there's plenty more. Nice. So that's 30 cents more. And to the coffers, yes sir, that's... Hey, we might be able to buy ourselves some cigarettes? Yes, actually, we might. Oh wait, inside the bathtub there was supposed to be plenty of bottles. Not anymore apparently, but they were there. That's strange. You see anything, Kim? I don't see my ID anywhere. We should visit the kitchen. Either way. But yeah, if you'll excuse me, I do have to take a short break. I'll be right back. We'll let these fellas hopefully chat a little. Yeah, alrighty, I am back. Oops. Okay. So yeah, let's head to the kitchen. And see what's up. Oh. What is this? Is this all? Oh, okay, so that's the mess hole, I assume. Okay. I expected the kitchen to be way bigger. I'll just say that. Hello?
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. It must be his name, Garancy. Garancy Kubek. Sounds representative.
Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Okay, I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. That's so random. Hope I can use this door.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
Touch the
The
door.
cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe. The door does not budge.
I wonder what this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Out of duty, of course. We may find something pertinent to the investigation.
Yes, I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
No, the door is a mega investigation.
Hardly. Anyway, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Good point. Hello there, Gart.
Can I help you?
Well, I've seen something here at the Whirling, Gart. A thing I need to talk about.
What thing?
Yeah, first off, I did see a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Well, at least there's that, you know.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Right. True. Hey, God, there's also this mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Perhaps there's something else I want to ask about.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Well, no, actually, goodbye for now, God. I'll see you later. But yeah, that door. Hey, Kim, do you think we'll be able to use that pry bar you have in the toolbox? Perhaps we can pry open the door? But then again, it's flush. Shot flush to the frame, so that might prove to be difficult. We do have 30 cents in this bag. Let's return the tear and maybe buy ourselves a pack of cigs? I say yes. Yes, we're going to finally buy ourselves a pack of cigs. That's right. Yes, sir. And I don't care what Kim thinks. Okay? I want me a couple of good smokes, okay?
The tear machine stands in the corner.
I think
A sign says
I deserve that
one
much
bottle
after
10 cents.
after seeing the body, you know, talking to all these random people. I think I deserve a smoke. Yes.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a...
Yes. Excellent. Hello there. I would like to buy a pack of cigarettes, please.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Yes, believe me. I know, but do give me those Astra cigarettes.
Here you go, mister.
Yes. Excellent. Alright, we're out of here. Finally. Alright, Kim, listen, I need a smoke. No joke. Especially before I go in and inspect that body. So...
There it is, a brave little army in your pocket. The 1st Smokes Platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
yeah, let's pull one out of the pack.
You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
Oh yeah, we're lighting it up.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go. The lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Safety's off. In your case, the safety is always off.
Yeah, dip that bad boy in the flame and breathe it in. Yes, breathe in.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
Nice. All right. So whilst our dear friend is enjoying himself, wait. All right. So yeah. Well, I hope the effects are still there, right? Yes? No? Wait. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, so let's inspect that body. Put on the gloves. All right. I think we're just about ready to face the body without throwing up. I just feel it. Alright, let's do this, Kim. Alright, get out of here, kiddo. We're on official police business
There
here.
he still is,
Yes.
looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Why is it still so
Active
bad?
decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
We've been through this, actually. That's it? That's all we can do? Hey, Kim, any idea?
Yes?
That's it? We can't do anything about the body? I think enough time's passed since our episode. Since our vomiting, I think enough time's passed, Kim. And yet we still can't take it down. Still can't get myself to take it down. Why? Why do you think that is, Kim? But hey, you know what? I feel braver anyway. You know what we'll do? Instead of taking down the body, I feel like taking... like... taking a risk and going for that policeman code. What say you? I think it is time. But really, is there anything else over here? There is a bucket. Oh, no, no. There is a bucket of some kind. Ah, a postcard. Grand Couronne 37. Whatever that is. I hope that's oh, that's money. Yes. money just randomly lying there. Nice. Nice. Gotta love it. Alright, Kim. You ready? We're going for that coat, you hear me? But before that... Alright, this may sound odd, Kim. But before that, I feel like my pants over here, right? Are a bit tight. So... And these shoes, then... And the pants, they're just not meant for... jumping down ledges properly, okay? So you hold on to these, okay, for now, whilst I try and actually go for the coat.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Alright, Kim, here goes.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Nice. We actually made it. Would you look at that? We actually made it. Yes. Alright, let's put these back on. Thanks for holding on to them, Kim. What is this though? Alright. So what does the cloak do? Okay, so increases your esprit de corps, plus gives you some shivers. +1 to shivers, okay. So that's probably useful. Let's try it on. There we go. Looking much more professional. Uh-huh. And we get the same boost as we do from the jacket in terms of esprit de corps. Only here we also get a +1 in shivers. Yes, that's actually pretty good. What else? The only issue I have right now, though, about wearing this here in this area is that it's the harbor, and it's not the most friendliest of parts for a cop. At least that's what I think. So we will avoid wearing it for now. Let's check that out. Collecting rainwater. Okay, so yeah. Hey Kim, would you look at that? $3 worth, jeez.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Okay, did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
This is really sad. I must have been miserable.
Yes, this scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
But I do want to collect the bottles. So... yes. We will be collecting the bottles, Kim. That's a lot of bottles, jeez. No, 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 no. Collect, please, collect, yes. Is that all? No, there's one more. There's one more. I think that's like 7 bottles. That'd be around 70 cents. Any idea what this place is?
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
Yeah, after those feats of savoir-faire, I may need to take a seat and have a rest.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Yeah, let's breathe deep.
Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though. The inside of the booth is immaculate.
Alright, let's search for a little something to help me out.
The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly out of date.
Painkillers. Read the side
Oh
effects.
boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia, mini strokes, Prophet's disease, sudden death, hair death, erectile malfunction, critical flatulence, watery blood, black mucus, uncontrollable weeping, increased sensitivity to la opera, inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse.
What the heck?
Don't think about that. Quick, think about something else.
Yeah, I'm a cop. I have cop things to do. Murders to solve, people to help. Kim's counting on me.
The enormity of the case before you dwarfs the list of side effects. You can't even see the side effects anymore. They're nothing to you.
Kim, would you mind if I help myself to some meds?
I'm not here to tell you what to do, detective.
I mean, we're dealing with enough already. Nah, never
You
mind.
stand and exit the booth.
Alright. Let's leave before I do something pretty stupid, you know? Alright. It's down here. By the way, I think it would be wise to save. Yeah, this area is huge, really. What's this?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and arete are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arete. Off.
I don't feel like playing with this just yet. I'm going to be honest. We're here just for reconnaissance, right? But then again, we might not have another chance to get it back up here. Now, would we? But we know how to get here now, so I don't see how that would be a problem. Like, you don't always have to leap like a madman like that. You know, you can always climb like Kim, climb down like Kim did, right? But then again, when it comes to Harry here, you never know. Yeah, that's the name of the crane, so this operates the crane. Any idea what this is, though? Ah! Yes, money. Those are fed. Ah, I thought that was a button of some kind. Okay. We're not afraid of heights, I take it. Some sort of belt, I assume? Interesting. What is this? Some more money. Jeez. There's somebody there. Smells like blood. A locked box. Dang it. Now I wish we had some pry bars. Oh man, before I did this I should have taken the tools. Dang it. Hello there, sir.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
He doesn't notice us. Yo, low-key, he kinda looks like Ki-Adi-Mundi. I hope that's how you pronounce his name, the Jedi Master. I'm just saying, it kinda looks like him. Anyway. I mean... he doesn't seem to mind us, so let's not mind him. What do you say? We're not exactly here to chit-chat because we're kind of on a recon, if that makes sense. Initial recon. Let's just put it that way. Very subtle. We're not trying to cause waves here. I think that's money. I'll be taking that. Thank you. But, yeah. Even though this does seem like a good opportunity, at the same time, not really. Because what do we even know? We don't know much, do we? Maybe that's the whole point. Maybe this is where we find out, but I don't know. I feel like I forgot the tools, which I should have taken with me, but I didn't want to carry around. Quite honestly. Any place to get that? Any way? Okay, it's not connected. Okay, I assume that building. No, we can't enter the building. That's our only hope of getting back. To ground level, I think. Yeah, this is where I partied apparently. Right? This is the booth with the meds if we need any, just in case. We can't go there. Okay. Interesting. Ah. I missed that bottle there. But yeah, that's it. Okay, now, I suppose we can enter this building right here and see what it's all about. Not gonna lie, now that I'm at the harbor, I kinda wanna go back to street level. But I was hoping we'd be able to get the body down by now, but apparently we can't. We're just not ready. Uh-huh. Okay. What is this? No, I mean, I understand what this is, but I did not expect this to be somebody's quarters. And I feel like we shouldn't even be here. We're trespassing, aren't we? A book that we can apparently steal. if we really wanted to. So I imagine that leads back to the catwalk. Jeez, I did not expect a place like this. If anything, I expected a staircase. I did not expect somebody's room like this. Some magnesium. Let's hope he won't miss it. Okay. I see. Do we inspect it? Interact button. Do you see an interact? Oh, okay.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover. To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white.
Okay.
After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections: international development, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Okay, let's read the editor's note.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turned to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée, unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
Hey, Kim, I think this is a communist magazine.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
Ah, so this is the office of the Debarders Union? Okay. I mean, yeah, the union. Ah, so wait. That's the name of the union. I thought they were separate. I thought there was one union and then there was the Debarders. But apparently, okay, so they're one the same. Okay, that's good to keep in mind. Okay. Yeah.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Yeah, let's put it away. But I guess we will keep it. Just because I'm too lazy to put it back. Interesting. I think that's a phone. Yes.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
I don't think we have anyone to call. Do we? We've handled that back at the motor carriage, right? So I assume that's... Oh, it's locked. No way. We're locked in. Dang. Without a passcard. To the union leader. Okay, yeah. The union leader, huh? Are we sorta stuck here now? I feel like we are. I was hoping that we could exit through that building, but... well, judging by the fact that my dude was chilling here before... Hey, did these just spawn in? I mean, we'll be taking them, but that's kind of strange that I missed them before. Alright. Yes, I know, what a scene. What a scene indeed. Here we have a cop. Borderline hobo cop. Walking around with a bag full of bottles, full of tear. That he hopes to fetch 10 cents a pop for. Alright? So, yeah, but apparently this just randomly... We randomly find money here and there, which is kind of funny. So it's not like we need to do this right now. But since we already have the bottles, we can't just throw them away. Yo, Surgical, what's up? Hey, Cosnow, sorry to barge in like this, but do you know Physicist 101? Yes, sir, I do. Why do you ask? Why is it funny? You don't just leave your money laying around corners? No, actually I do not. Not in the randomest of corners, but it's just change, I guess. So maybe people just don't care like that. Bro, can't trust the banks these days. Oh yeah, that's one point. That's a point. Alright, so we have this dude we can talk to. And then also... Oh, what's this? I missed that the first time. Plastic tear. Yes. So yeah, what's up? How's it going? Man, I wish I had taken the... Well, I don't know what the deal is. I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't be talking to you through DMs. DMs work on Twitch. I've tried. I have no idea, to be honest. But I mean, sure, I can pass it along. I mean, you can't just DM him yourself. DMs work. Oh. Well, I mean, it's not every day you get asked this. On such a random basis.
Container.
Alright, so we heard this
The
song
lyrics
before.
to this
Yes, I know.
the accent is so thick, it's
Container, used to be Wild Pines. Container.
Yeah, hi.
Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
No, of course not.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Wow, this is a whole bunch of options. Bro, this voice acting is legit. Yeah, I have to agree, the voice acting in this game is great. This is the final cut version of the game, basically the definitive version. So before they didn't have... Oops, I knocked something over, but before the definitive cut, the game didn't have that much voice acting, I believe. But now they have... still they have... It's good that they added a whole bunch of voice acting. It's great. Yeah, it's very good. Also, I'm stupid as a tree. I put "ad" in front of his name, so I spelled his name wrong. Whose name? Still, I'll vibe with you for a bit. I mean, sure. Welcome in. Yeah, well, they are on strike, right? I forget what's going on with this. It can get quite confusing with the unions and the so-called scabs. I believe the scabs want to work, but the union doesn't let them, is that it? But the union is protesting something? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, you're Ubi, right?
Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then, too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubies are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Indeed. I was getting worried about that. Well, he obviously works here. I wasn't necessarily looking for the union leader because apparently he's a very nasty man. And I don't feel I'm in the right mindset to be dealing with that. Well, my character isn't. So I kind of wanted to go... Well, first of all, I wanted to retrieve a cloak that was just hanging there, and apparently it's mine after a wild night of partying. But now I can't get out of this area so easily. So now... Apparently... I'm stuck here for now. So what's up? Randall Hobson, give me your social security number. You're good, bro. So I've never seen this game. What's the rundown? Well, basically, you have to investigate a murder. But the problem is, you're a troubled cop that's drunk himself to amnesia, okay? So you have no recollection of what happened throughout your life until today, basically. So we woke up and here we are. Apparently there's been a murder. So we suddenly get partnered up with this dude who is also a fellow cop. And now apparently we're in a very let's just say it, tumultuous area, in the sense that our authority isn't even respected here. We're not even considered cops in this area, because the union apparently considers themselves the ultimate authority in that sense. Okay, so they police everything themselves. All right, so you can only imagine the attitude here towards us, right? So that's one factor. Another factor is, well, yeah, apparently the union is on strike right now, but everyone suspects that the union is responsible for the murder. That's an important point. But at the same time, there's also this corporation, right? That's kind of big. It's a huge corporation. And they too seem to think that it's the union. They even claim that the union, speculate that the union smuggles materials for drugs, like ingredients for drugs, out of its harbors. But there's no evidence of that, at least I don't think so. Basically, it's all over the place, I must say. I might not be explaining it in the best way possible, but I'm just relaying, what immediately comes to my head concerning this case. So yeah, that's the story so far. This is why you don't do drugs, kids. Yeah, true. Well, this dude, yeah, I think he does have a history of substance abuse. No lie, I think he is. He does. So, what else is there to tell? Seriously, what else is there to tell? My suspicion is that the corporate, like, everybody wants us to think that it's the union workers that are responsible for this particular murder, and it's kind of a gruesome murder. We have this somewhat mutilated corpse that is currently hung up upon a tree. Okay, so it's hung up a tree right now. So it was lynched. So basically it was a lynching. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, but for some reason the corpse is undressed as well. Like the uniform is torn off, and I believe it belongs to a security guard of some kind that works for the corporation. But that's the thing, everybody, and there's also, let's say, boot prints of, like, workers' boot prints around. But something tells me, that's the problem, something tells me that something's trying very hard, or somebody is trying very hard to make it seem that the Union is responsible. They just want us to think that it's the Union. And so I'm kind of like, I don't know whom to believe here. I don't trust the Union because I don't really know them. I don't trust the corporations either because the information they provide us, you know, they only provide us what's, you know, what's beneficial for them, right? So yeah, that's the thing. So basically you're looking into murder for a crime. The Union's being blamed, but there seems to be more to it than meets the eye. What are the health bars in the bottom left? Oh, okay, so we have... Actually, this game is interesting in a way because it has two health pools, basically. It has your health, like that's your standard health, right? And this is your morale. But the problem is, if any of these reach 0, it's pretty much game over unless you have a health pack of sorts. So for health, you have a health pack, and for morale, you have a supplement of magnesium, okay? So that's also something to keep in mind. And actions, right? Like, this game lets you choose particular actions, and certain actions have consequences. Some can lower your morale, and some can lower your health. And there's also like skill checks, alright? If your stats are not high enough, there's a high chance that you'll fail, and you'll be losing a point in either health or morale, depending on situation. So yeah, there's also a very deep skill system. This is my starting character. So at first you choose his initial stats in all these attributes, right? Actually, my initial intellect is 2, okay? My guy is a little bit on the dumber side, but he's had a smoke, apparently, and that increased his intellect by 1 point, temporarily, by 1 point. But at the cost of health. So he took a smoke, lost 1 point in health, but gained 1 in intellect. Okay, so that's also a thing. So that's how you play around with, you know, consumables like that, like cigarettes, alcohol even. But our guy is an alcoholic. Okay, so I don't know about giving him any alcohol, but we'll just have to roll with it. And then there's also these other stats that, as you can see, all these stats that play into your skill checks, okay? And it's very deep, okay? It's very hard to explain in one go, and it's so deep. No joke. Of course he's dumb. He drank away his IQ points. Yeah, no shit. That's a good point. So we should do drugs? Dang, plot twist. Well, you can do drugs, yeah, I think. But I'm not at that point yet, so... Right now, my guy, like, in my role-playing, like, the way I role-play him right now is that he's trying to recover. He's trying his best to recover. But he's on the cusp... Oops, I bumped my mic there, sorry. He's on the cusp of becoming that degenerate again, okay? He's on the cusp, but he's trying, okay? He's trying. So, I'm trying to help him out here, as the semi-narrator here. I'm trying to help him, okay? But... it's difficult. And now we're stuck in this harbor. I don't know what to do. I mean, he had a chance of taking some painkillers, some random painkillers he found that were expired, by the way. And he resisted that, you know? He resisted the urge. That's good. That's good. I like it. You know? We're on the right track here, but I don't know for how long, man. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. So anyway. Yeah, what are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Aha, okay. You see what I mean? This is the type of skill checks you get depending on the situation. So you get special dialogue, and then if you roll enough points in that, you manage to pass it, and it gains you some sort of opportunities to continue that conversation. If not, it gets shut down usually. But sometimes it still goes somewhat well. It depends on the situation. I can't really say that just by automatically failing this, you fail the whole conversation. No, but obviously the better your stats are, the more chances that everything will go smoothly. But as you saw, there are so many stats that you can't, be a jack of all trades, really. You just can't be. You still gotta choose where to specialize in and where not to, and stuff like that. Anyway, look at the mountains of containers rising behind him. So there's a whole bunch of containers there. Okay. I mean, we are quite inquisitive, so we might as well ask. So what's going on here?
Everything is so pretty and red.
Dang.
You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
Wow, red is so much prettier than drabbled green.
Sure is, mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I had to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
Yeah, and see, this man is a voice of reason here. He's much smarter than we are. Speech +1. Well, in this case, I wouldn't say so. If anything, Kim is the one with high speech. Us, I don't know. He obviously works here. That's a waste. Yeah, what's in that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Bro, this is just smooth talking simulator. I like it. Oh yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. There's lots of talking, lots of reading. Good thing that the narrator reads a whole bunch of stuff for you. Like when it comes to anything related to your skills, he will read that for you. Also, I think he will read like his opinions, or your opinions rather, the character's opinions out loud and stuff like that. But yeah, this game is heavy on text, and personally, I love it. They're just waiting to be loaded up. Okay, they're waiting to be loaded up, huh? Okay, let's say I'm looking for the leader of the Dock Workers Union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Uh-huh. That's the thing. You see what I mean about bias? The corporation claims that these brothers are some of the most corrupt individuals you will ever find. Now this fella right here seems to praise them. So I know I'm not saying anything profound here, but I'm just saying, like, either which one of them is lying, you know what I mean? Easy now, Leo. I just want to know, where can I find this man?
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
Question is he sincere? He might have been trained to say all this, right? But then again, I don't know. Alright. I'm off, thanks.
Bye-bye now.
Yeah, okay. So wait, did he just say he's in his office, wherever that is? That's the thing, we can't exit through there, which is the most logical place to go, so let's try this. We're just heading deeper and deeper into this industrial area. Some sort of clicking sound. Oh, a typewriter. Hello?
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Not at all. I'm some random dude with a bag full of tear in my possession. Just a random dude with hobo gloves on, and that doesn't surprise him at all? I suppose not. I mean, happens every day, probably.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you. With a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Are you in charge of the dock workers?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat. I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Yeah, before anything else, why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
Have I played Hades? You're having a similar vibe. You're getting a similar vibe. Well, I have not played Hades, but I do know that it's a good game from everything I've heard about it, and I definitely want to try. There's also a lot of talking there, right? Like between characters and stuff. Yeah, I think so. I've only seen very random clips of it, maybe some random streams of it, but not much to spoil anything for me. So, yeah, I've yet to play it. Yeah, but it's really balanced with combat. That's good. I know that it's a roguelike game, which can be very interesting. And also, yes, I mean, I guess the dialogue is the only thing that's similar though, right? Here, you don't have much combat. Here, we just try and be a good detective is all. Considering our, our circumstances with amnesia and stuff, it's and we also meet some pretty wild characters. I mean, we have this foul-mouthed kid we met. We have this, whole bunch of people. It's interesting. And it has it has similar art style. It's very pretty. I got you. I really like the art style here as well. All right, let's take a seat.
Excellent,
We're not gonna be
Mr.
rude.
Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
yeah, this chair is uncomfortable. And actually in real life, I have a very uncomfortable chair that's not good for long-term, like long session gaming, but what can you do? Yes, it's very uncomfortable.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
No way.
It's violating your backside.
You see what I mean? We just lost a health point. From a chair, okay? You see what I mean? This game, it can be something. Like, the randomest of things can cause you discomfort, either health-wise or morale, okay? It's just one of those games. Bro, I can relieve the chair. Mine has been trying to kill me for years. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, here, I'm not sure how it is elsewhere, but here, gaming chairs, right, are pretty pricey. Like, quite pricey. I imagine those are what I'm looking for, though. I mean, for comfort, for long-term sessions, but yeah, bro, he's weak. We gamers are built different. Well, that's a good point. That's a good point.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
Where could he have heard that? That's strange.
This should take care of that nonsense.
Wait, is he implying that God is actually... Well, no. Well, is actually his employee? So he owns the freaking hostel as well? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. This man is probably loaded, but come on.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Oh no, he's trying to buy me. Because I am in dire need of money. Like, I owe this manager 100 real. Real is the currency here. So I only have, as you can see, barely $5 right now. Like, 4.5, yes. But, and I collect tear to freaking, you know, supplement my my purse that way, you know. But he wants to buy me right now. Jeez.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Well, it would have been better if it was 100, but 25 real. 25 real. I mean, I sure wouldn't mind 25 real, but he is very sleazy, let's be honest. Just right away, you know, just slipping me money. Besides, I have a partner here who might not appreciate that, let's be honest. But let's change the subject for now a little bit, because I am curious. Wait, you know God?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
I mean, given our degenerate past, not so sure about that, but still, and our need for money. Yes, should we take it? I say we take it, but at the same time, I have a reputation to save. Ah, dang it. What a choice. Alright, you know what? I'll feel bad in front of Kim, because I really respect this dude. Keep it, I'm good.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
He even knows about the gun. This is strange.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
Yeah, there's also that. Okay. Apparently, just for story. Apparently, we got so drunk that we ended up going to a pawn shop and we pawned it for I don't know how much money. And then when we spoke to the pawn shop while sober, the guy told us that he sold it to a terrifying woman, okay? So some terrifying chick has our gun, according to the guy at the pawn shop. So that's a thing too, okay?
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
No, but this is a major shock. Like, how do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
Somehow I doubt that.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
How the fuck would he know whether it's loaded or not? And why does he make it seem like he's the one keeping it somewhere? He knows. Bro, this guy is scary. Yeah, he is. He knows all these details. Like, he's been shadowing me. It's weird.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Kim?
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Alright. Before we continue, I really need that. I'm gonna take a bit of magnesium here. I have a bad feeling about this.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
So... Okay. No, I'm not about to cry. No.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Oh, you got an ad? Whoopsies. Yeah, it happens. I mean, I think... Yeah, sometimes those ads, I mean... It's not intentional, trust me. It's... I don't run ads throughout my stream, like, on purpose, where I click a button, nothing like that. But, basically, all I did was take some magnesium and try not to cry, okay? I think the magnesium helped.
What is this, Mr. Dubois?
Spoken too soon.
What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
And it didn't help. And magnesium didn't help.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow. in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Nah, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
No, we're not bringing this up. No, just no. Because this dude is far too shady. Now I don't even doubt that the union is involved. I mean, after interacting with this fellow, I just feel it. He's bad news, okay? Oh, alright. Yeah, good luck with Valor. Yeah, man. Good luck. Thanks for hanging out. Heck, if you enjoyed your stay, consider hitting that follow button. I mean, it helps out, and I would appreciate it. Alright, so the question is, what do we do? What do we ask about? Still though, thanks for the rundown of the game. You have a really nice voice. Well, thank you, but I think you're just being too nice. And helped my aim, I think. Ah, so you've been playing this whole time? Jeez, that must have taken some concentration, but yeah. Yo, again, thanks for hanging out, man. If anything, stop by any time. I don't usually follow people on Twitch, but I'll keep an eye on you and I'll see what's up down the road. Hey, choice is yours, man. Peace out. Yep, have a good one. Alright, so, the Union. We're definitely not opening this subject up just yet, because we still have other things to take care of pertaining to this, okay? So we can't just spill our beans like that, okay? I don't think that's good. Aren't you going to ask me how I got in? That's what kind of surprised me, is that he wasn't surprised at all. That's the thing.
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
The big man peers at you over the rims of his glasses for a moment, then interlaces his fingers and rests his chin on his hands.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Yeah, no joke, no joke. let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
I mean, from the way he makes it sound, yes, he might actually know where it is. Heck, maybe one of his people has it. And he sent someone to buy it from that pawn shop because he was, and the reason he knew it was at the pawn shop is because he's been shadowing me. Now, oops, keep bumping the mic. Sorry about that. But yeah, but it's also, yeah, he's holding it hostage. It's like, you better behave or you'll never see your gun ever again, basically. Or this is what he's doing as well, yeah. I mean... Wait, the gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in?
Yes. Thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
Perhaps it's time that we make a stand, you know? I will not be blackmailed with this gun business.
Harry! I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
I assure you we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well.
The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and doesn't put the RCM in a good light.
Well, I've tried and then I hit a dead end. I kind of forgot about the kids there, yeah. Okay, I mean, I just didn't want to deal with those kids again. They are wild, they're truly wild, you know?
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands.
Alright, so let's get to the meat of it. I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help, like I'm helping you with your lost gun. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
Well, let's say I've opened a few doors in my life.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colours, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
I doubt that.
The stars aligned into a cosmic frown here. He has your fate decided. Bide your time, however, and let the stars continue their course, and that frown shall turn into a smile. Only if you play along.
And whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
Alright, so why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
I suspect... I suspect I know about whom he's talking about. And that just feels dirty, I gotta
Just go
say.
there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
You know what? I bet you don't even know anything about the
Harry,
hanging.
my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Well, to be honest, yes, but... we gotta seem unfazed by that, you know? Even though it may be a little bit too late after our episode there, but, you know, we still gotta keep it together. This just sounds so slimy, though. You know what? I can't accept this thing. Not like this.
Of course, Harry, I understand. But if that's the case, I don't think we'll ever find your gun. Even worse, we won't be able to speak like equals about the murder. Perhaps this was just bad timing for you. Know that you can always come back to me. I really hope you do. For your sake, my sake, and for your gun's sake too.
Yes, we both understand what you meant.
This may be the only way, he thinks. I won't hold it against you. In fact, we probably should reconsider later.
Well, you've been calling me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
So that's my real name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
Right.
I think the odds of that are very low.
You know, my memory is fine. I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Jeez, this guy.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips.
Yeah, no crap.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
It's like this guy has a contingency for everything. And that's what's scary. He's always prepared. It's like I'm playing right into his hands. No joke. If Kim felt that with the corporation lady, then this is what I feel with this dude right now. It's wow. Not a good feeling.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Don't tell me he has my ID now.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Oh no, he also has the ID? Now that's too much. Like, he apparently, allegedly knows where the gun is. He freaking is it right now implying that he has my papers, and what else? And of course he knows about the murder. So all those three things that's been bothering us, he has the answers for. Now what are the chances of that? I say they're pretty low. I think he's bullshitting on some of them. But at the same time, I don't know. As I said, he has a contingency for everything. This is what's kind of unnerving, rather, you know? This guy.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
And where did you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
What do you mean, Union eyes only? If it contains, you know, sensitive police information, what? Is there no way to remedy this with some sort of measure? But to be fair, we barely have any authority in this area, so... Okay, let's get this straight. What is my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
Okay, I like it. I can work with that.
And I can work with you, Harry. Now, what else can I do for you?
Do you know where I live?
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
Yeah, let's have another look at that folder now.
As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. Is he trying to hide that it's not a real RCM folder? It certainly doesn't have the RCM stamp on it.
That's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man, so is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you. A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois?
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
So, you know, I'm at Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
So, what happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
Well, he did make concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
So, Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
What a way to put it. So, if you're alright with Joyce, why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Okay, Everett, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Thanks. I was wondering how I'm supposed to get out.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so that happened. Yeah, we talked to Everett, even though I did not. Wow, sure is snowing a lot right now. Randomly got money again. Might have to return just to open that thing. Eventually. Man, it started snowing. Heck, I kind of feel... For some reason my game is glitching out a little bit. That's not good. There's also been this glitchiness with the sound. It's like the sound kinda... stutters, if that's the right word. It just... yeah. So that's been a thing. I've heard that this game has a few bugs here and there, but yeah, it's also been patched, is what I'm thinking. But okay, all right. So we learned that. About my gun, he implied that no more bottles. He implied that kids are playing with the gun. The only kids I know that are dumb enough to do that in the immediate area is Kuno and that Kuno Essie, or whatever her name is. Yeah, I call her Kuno Essie. She might be Kuno Esse, for all I know, but... Is this locked? I think this is still locked.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Indeed.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
How about Samara?
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that right now.
The drawer slides shut smoothly.
Okay. At least we can open this, finally. Interesting. Some big fellow blocking the way like that. I don't suppose they don't want me to go in that direction. No, would they? No, do you? How do I get down though? Hey pal, any idea how to... Okay, there we go. That's the staircase. Okay. Hey there, pal.
Scab?
I'm not a scab. I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Say, any idea who killed the hangman?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The harbor is a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are the dock workers involved in the killings? In the killing?
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed? How?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Ah, call me mañana. Huh. Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Nice talk. Gotta get moving. Okay. That wasn't very... well... Right. Alright, so let's sell our tear and maybe call it a day.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Yeah, nice. Nice indeed, yes. Alright, you know what? I feel like the city is the place where you can somewhat safely show that you're an authority. Even though it's barely respected, but still. Just in case, I will be buying some more magnesium.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays.
Yeah, I'd like a bottle of magnesium, please.
Okay, here. I hope
There we
Saint
go.
Baptiste makes you feel better or...
There we go. Excellent, thank you. Have a good one. Alright, so we got the cloak, we made some important calls here and there, we even visited Everard, which was kind of unexpected because that's not what I wanted to do initially, but hey, we got through it, so yeah. Yeah, not too bad. So yeah, I think this is a good place to call it a stream. Kind of symbolic. This is where we started off the stream. Well, actually, I think we were here, were we? Or were we here? I forget. But anyway. No, I think we were here, no? But anyway, we were in this area. And, yeah, as always, I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. Hope you have a good one. Peace out.